My name is Adriana, and I'll tell you a little bit about how I was diagnosed and what happened after. So it's about 1 year now that I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and that came about 3 months after I had this episode where my joints swelled up and I couldn't move very much, my feet and knees and hands and shoulders. And so what's happened, well, how I got to the diagnosis was that I figured something was weird, and then I went to my family doctor, and luckily she listened, and she did a few actions, but they were the right actions, like the blood tests, and then I got a referral to rheumatology right away. And then it was sort of to wait for the rheumatology consult, and I was getting worse. And so I kept going to the clinic to sort of find out if anyone would cancel an appointment and I could get seen sooner, but that wasn't happening. And then I went back to my family doctor, and she redid tests, and then she was able to show that I was actually getting worse, and that helped me become triaged at a rapid access clinic where I'm now followed by the rheumatologist. So that was useful, because I got started on some basic immunosuppression and anti-inflammatory, and then I got into my regular plan of medications about a month later when I saw my rheumatologist. I'm also a healthcare professional. I'm a physical therapist, and the diagnosis didn't really scare me. I figured there was something going on there with my joints, but what really scared me was watching me lose range of motion and strength in my joints, which is part of what we do as physical therapists, is maximize that. So I knew that was the scary part, because I figured the meds were going to control the disease, and I have faith in the team, and the rheumatologist and the nurse and the people I was seeing at the clinic, that would get under control. But my fear was, what were the consequences of all of this? What was I going to be left with? And so I advocated for trying to get into a rheumatology program at a rehab center. And so I sort of, I don't know, I think I sort of asked for a referral, and I figured if it's not appropriate, someone will tell me. But that was the best thing that could happen, because then when I was in my early months of methotrexate and Plaquenil and prednisone, I was actually able to get into a rehab program, and that's where that alleviated a lot of my anxiety as to what the long-term consequences would be, because I could see as the medication was taking effect, because they don't take effect right away other than the prednisone, I could see that with the exercise and the lifestyle changes that they were encouraging me to make, I could see that I could get my life back. So I think the medications control the disease, but it's the other stuff that gets your life back. So I was able to get back on my bike. I was able to get in my kayak or camping, and I was able to do things.